I had failed continuously, and then I decided not to give up.
Namaste and welcome back to another episode of Art of Educating.
Life has been different after TEDx. People look up to you when you're a TEDx speaker. They ask you to share your YouTube video. Failure is not the end. You can always restart, rethink, and come back again. When you are out in the world, it's your patience, your creativity, your endurance is tested.
Namaste and welcome back to another episode of Art of Educating. I'm Marin Rodriguez and today we have a very special guest. She's an inspiring educator, a mentor to many, and last year's TEDx speaker who left everyone moved with her talk. I did not quit and will not till the very end. As a learner, I was so touched by that message because honestly, I wanted to quit myself, whether it's academics, personal goals, or even small challenges. So I'm excited to have this conversation today. Welcome Sharmila ji.
Thank you, Marin, for having me here today.
So before we go deeper, I want to ask, how has your life been after TEDx?
Life has been different after TEDx. Whenever I go out and people read my profile, I always mention in my profile that I've been a TEDx speaker. And people look up to you when you're a TEDx speaker. They ask you to share your YouTube video. And I've done it many times in my classroom or where I go. I've shared the video where I've been a speaker for TEDx. And it really makes you feel, that you have given a message to the community.
Your talk was so powerful because it was personal. Can you take us back to the moment where you actually felt like quitting?
Yes, there was a time in my profession where it did not work for me. I had failed continuously, and then I decided not to give up, and I had a plan B. That was my teaching career where I started. And after I got married, after my baby was born, I started my teaching career, and I'm enjoying what I'm doing now.
How do you bring this never quit spirit into your teaching?
I feel every child is different, and when children don't understand certain things, we should, teach them in a different way, because education is beyond classroom. There is a different technique, there is a different method to teach every student. So I find out that, which is the best way to make the child explain, or which is the best way to make the child get the concept clear and not to give up. When they don't understand, not to give up.
That makes me think most of us learners believe that education is only about marks. How do you break that mindset?
Well, by showing them the real life connection, the relevance, because marks is just a measure. When you are out in the world, it's your patience, your creativity, your endurance is tested. So I feel, going beyond classrooms and teaching practical experience is really required.
Your talk. Why did you bring this idea to a global platform?
Well, there are many people like me, who do not get successful in the first profession or in the first instance. So I wanted to put up this idea across local to global so that people get inspired. And failure is not the end. You can always restart, rethink, and come back again.
TEDx is a big platform. How do you take the idea to the stage?
Idea was basically my own story, which I wanted to share it to the people and inspire them. So when I got the idea, I put it down on the paper, and then it took me a lot of time to prepare the script. Then the script went through the curator for checking, and then once it was approved, then was the presentation time. So preparation, I prepared well in advance. I would stand in front of the mirror and practice, because that's the best way you can prepare. I will tell my family members to listen to me, and I would record this script, and I will hear it over and over again and see what are the changes I need to make, where I need to pause, where I need to put a question to the audience. So it was a very interesting period where you prepare, and finally when the presentation is done, you feel wow.
Miss Sharmila, what is one piece of advice you'd like to give aspiring TEDx speakers?
They should put their idea, their real life story, which is going to inspire others, inspire the community. And once you have that idea, put it on paper, get it approved, take advice from your teachers, from your parents, how to go about it. And the last thing I would say, prepare, and practice. Practice makes you perfect. So you can't be overconfident and go on the stage. You need to practice well in advance. Stand in front of the mirror and practice. Practice in front of your family members. Take the corrections positively and make the changes and give your final presentation.
Okay, before we close, let's do a fun rapid fire. Ready?
Yes.
One TED Talk everyone should watch.
Every Kid Needs a Champion by Rita Pearson.
Your go-to book when you need inspiration.
You Can Heal Yourself by Louise Hay.
One thing you wouldn't quit if not for persistence.
My LLB degree.
If not an educator, what would you be?
A chef.
Describe TEDx Sunshine Worldwide School in 3 words.
Confidence, passion, and inspiration.
Thank you, Sharmila ji, for sharing your inspiring journey with us. This is Marian Rodriguez signing off. See you in the next episode of our podcast.
Thank you for having me here. It was a pleasure.